What's goody, what's goody, what's goody, y'all? This is Debbie Cakes coming at you live and in color, as you can see. So, yesterday I went to a WWE Holiday Tour wrestling event. I go there every year on the 26th of December because it's always the day after Christmas. As you can see, I got my little CM Punk hat. Love that guy. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all times. One of them. You know, I was born in the 80s, so you already know we have like a shit ton of wrestlers that are. I do apologize for the background. I do apologize because I don't have any mics, so you might pick up sounds everywhere. But I'm going to do the best that I can because I really want to take out this video because I want to acknowledge two reasons. The first being reason is I want to wish one of my close personal friends that I really care about, Anthony, a very happy birthday. I hope you enjoy and I wish you all the blessings in the world. Just because I don't see you and just because I don't hit you up does not mean I forgot about you. All right? I do care and I'm always going to care about you. So please enjoy your day. And two, the reasons why I'm starting off with a video before the highlights and everything is for him as well. So he can hear everything. So, let's start off with the first match, which was LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. If I tell you that there was like mixed reviews with that match. First of all, nobody really likes Santo Escobar, yes. Let me go ahead and pronounce it correctly. There were people that was, saying the LA Night chants, yeah, and all that kind of stuff like that. This one kid really didn't like Santos Escobar that he literally yelled. I felt so bad, but it's just he's a kid, so he doesn't really understand what he said. So he literally was like, literally go back to Mexico. I was just like, wow. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So once he was gonna perform, LA Knight was gonna perform his finisher, the finisher that he always does, the BTF or something like that. He kind of botched before he was able to perform the signature move. I laugh because he already knows that that's going to be on Botchamania. Whenever it gets out there, he's going to know that that's going to be on Botchamania. He is very famous in that because he always fucks up some shit. If it's not a move, he's dropping the fucking title. Hey, that's just LA Knight, and honestly, I feel that he's a generic wrestler, meaning he has a mixture of different wrestlers all at once. Like, he doesn't have his own persona. He has a little bit of Stone Cold. He has a little bit of The Rock. He has a little bit of all the hype of the wrestlers before. Now, getting off of that one, the next one is Otis versus Xavier Woods. Wow, you already know. Everybody started booing the New Day. Every time they would say New Day, everybody go say sucks. And they was like, no, I don't think you heard right. And they kept going. And it was like, sucks. And they just kept booing. And then while Kofi was being the hype man and all that kind of stuff, he was over here getting booed and all that kind of stuff. And then the match is going good. The match is going for Otis. Then Xavier Woods, I guess he was feeling like he was about to lose. Like, especially right after Otis did the worm. So then Kofi came and hit him in the back of the head, like super kicked him in the back of the head. And he fell. Xavier Woods did his little macho man from the top of the rope and elbowed him for the win. So now the next match was a 2 out of 3s match for the Intercontinental Championship, was with Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. So the whole crowd went crazy off of Sami Zayn. And then Everybody was just going crazy. Like, we already knew that, especially this house show, that no belts was gonna get exchanged, so we already knew the outcome. But you know, we still had that little glimpse of hope that they was gonna actually have a title change on a house show, but they didn't. So yeah, it was a mixed crowd because everybody loves Sami Zayn, calling him Sammy Uso. And then Braun Breaker, you know, there are some people that have this caught into his hype. I'm not gonna lie, I'm mixed with him. Like, there are some times when I like him, there are some times when I don't, depending on who he's fighting. If he's fighting somebody that I really like, then I will not root for him, unfortunately, even though I'm like 50% chance that he might win the match. But Sammy went and caught the first pin. Braun Breaker caught the second one, and then after that, it was over because Braun went, caught Sammy in midair with a spear for the 1, 2, 3, and then he ended up winning his second one, which was 2 out of 3. Then let's see. The next match was Dirty Dom versus Seth freaking Rollins. Dirty Dom, like he always does, plays cat and mouse. Like, he literally running around, not trying to get caught, not trying to start the fight, all that kind of stuff, taking his time. Seth got pissed off, started chasing him around, and they started fighting. And then in the middle of the match, Dirty Dom goes in, tells one of the audience members to throw him a chicken tender. So he throws him it. Dirty catches it in his hand, and then Dom goes and eats some of it. And then he was like, hitting Seth Rollins. It was like, stop interrupting me when I'm eating my chicken tenders. And then that made the crowd go crazy. But, you know, they still booed him because, you know, they really don't like him. Then Seth Rollins, of course, he got the win. Let's see what else. The next match was Luther Kaiser versus CM Punk. So, you know, the crowd went crazy. I went crazy. I took I literally stood there the whole video of his intro, and I was literally singing the whole song. I literally have that song in my phone. Like, I listen to it from time to time. I'm really good at that song. Like, I know almost all the words to that damn song. But I've always liked that song. Even when he stopped being in WWE and went to AEW, they still kept his song, I believe. And because I barely saw AEW, so I just really didn't pay attention to the intros. And then I really just kind of like fell off of AEW because it was just getting too predictable, too annoying. Like, there are some matches, I ain't gonna front, that there are some days that they're really good, but honestly, I can't do it. But anyways, getting back to my WWE, because that's what I'm here for, because that's what you're here for. So Luther Kaiser and CM Punk were fighting. People was over here yelling out, "It's Tiffy time," because Luther Kaiser, as everybody knows, is in a relationship with Tiffany Stratton. But of course, CM Punk had the win. But before he went and he did the "You Can't See Me." He did the AA. He was on sending homage to to John Cena, because obviously you already know John Cena's this is his last year, so he's gonna be going around because he's retiring this year at the ending of the year, I believe. So, yes, he didn't make appearance in the house show, but there are some stuff for him, like shirts, hats, towels. Talking about towel, I did get one of my best friends a towel from John Cena, because he already knows I was not going to spend my money on John Cena. As much as I like wrestling, and it's going to be the last. I would spend money on Stone Cold Steve Austin way before I spend money on John Cena. But I will go ahead and I will get my friend something, because in case he doesn't make it this year to any of the wrestling events, so at least he has at least something from his favorite wrestler. The Final Testament versus the Wyatt Six. freaking awesome entrance. Again, that's another one that I literally recorded the whole thing from beginning to end of their entrance. It was a okay match. It was a mixed match because Scarlett actually fought with Nikki, and everything was getting way out of control, out of nowheres. But good thing is, Nikki got the win. I was happy for Nikki. She got the win over Scarlett. The following one was Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. Well, of course, she was accompanied by Raquel Rodriguez, and they cheated a little bit, but it wasn't as much. So we could say that she basically won it almost on her own. But it was a pretty good match. And then at the end of the match, Io Sky went and took a bow. Everybody clapped for her. Everybody likes Io. And the final match that was in a steel cage match was El Champion X Damian Priest, which he came in with this fire Puerto Rican jacket. I'm telling you, it's like he's a New Yorker, so everybody in New York was showing him love. Then he was versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. The match was going good. Everything was going fine. Luther Kaiser comes. He goes and makes waves inside of the cage, starts trying to mess with Damian Priest. Damian gets him kicked out of there because he went and made a mistake and got Gunther caught in the ropes, so he kind of like hit him in the nose. And then when Damian was going to go ahead and sneak out of the gate, Dirty Dom comes and runs up and hits him with the cage and puts him back in there. Gunther goes for the win. Then after the match, Dirty Dom comes and starts fucking up Damian Priest. Then Luther Kaiser comes in and starts helping him. But at this point, Gunther just didn't even care. He just left. But you know who did come and help him? CM Punk. And when I tell you, the crowd went crazy and started laughing. Why? Because he went running down that ramp in a towel and shower cap. He literally had to hold the towel while he was beating people up. He hit Luther Kaiser with a go to sleep, and Damian did the choke slam to Dirty Dom at the same time. And, CM Punk went and said a few things and showed his praises and gave his flowers to New York and to Damian Priest and all that kind of stuff like that. I was really glad that match happened. And at the end, because I was about to leave after the match because I don't want to get stuck in traffic, because it gets crazy in New York to get out of the city. But especially in the nighttime, the trains are messed up. But I was glad I stood there for a little bit longer because I got to see CM Punk in a towel and a shower cap. That was just the highlight of the night. But the wrestling matches were really good. The only one that I really didn't care for was the LA Knight and the Santos Escobar one. It was just like they were supposed to set the tone and they didn't set it high. So we were still like on mid until it got to Seth and Dirty Dom, and then everything started climbing up there. But yes, that was my highlight of the night. I will see you guys because I'm actually running late. So enjoy, stay blessed, and happy birthday again, Anthony. But look how close I am to the front. These seats are fucking awesome. Like literally a couple of seats away from the floor.
Wwe